Dham is this holy Dham. We understand that all the holy Dham comes and takes shelter in Navadwip. And this Brahmana told Devadas that you stay here, one day you will have darshan of Gauranga. So Gauranga Mahaprabhu will appear and he will come and distribute the holy name. So connection with Brahmaji, Puskar is Lord Brahma. So Lord Brahma, he was trying, you know the story, was trying to bewilder Krishna. So while trying to bewilder Krishna, he himself was bewildered, right? Trying to use his mystic power. That's why we don't use mystic power. Because if you try to use mystic power, we'll bewilder ourselves. People will start to tell, oh, you're God. So Brahmaji, and trying to bewilder Krishna, he himself was bewildered because Krishna expanded himself in many, many forms. And then because he was thinking, who is that little boy? How can he be my master? He's playing, he's doing picnic, and his hand is dirty, he's eating. So how can he be my master? And that's why I was trying to test Krishna, bewilder Krishna, but he himself was bewildered, and after that he came down and begging for forgiveness. Right? So he was begging for forgiveness, he was praying to Krishna, please forgive me. And then at the end he said, Brahmaji said, one who is not Krishna conscious, his wealth will become like thieves, chore. His house will be as good as a prison house. And his family members will be like, would you say that? Handcuffed? Handcuffed. A chain. So he said that his wealth will be like chore, thieves. His house will be like prison house, and his family members will become like handcuffed chain, binding someone. Right? That's what Lord Brahma is saying. And after that he was praying to the Lord, and he was praying, desiring to take birth, his next birth in Vrindavan, even as grasses, so that the brisbases can actually trample upon him. That was his desire. And he was begging for forgiveness. He was praying to Krishna. But Krishna did not say a single word to Brahmaji. Not a single word did not speak. You see, if you are asking forgiveness to someone and the person doesn't speak any single word, how would you feel? Very bad, right? So Krishna did not say a single word to Brahma. In the case of Indradev, he said something, but here he did not say a single word. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explained, he gave a commentary why Krishna did not speak a single word to Brahma. Because, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur was reading the mind of, understanding the mind of Krishna. Of course, he can do that. That, why Krishna did not say a single word to Brahma? Because Krishna was thinking, hey Brahma, what are you doing? You're wasting my time here. When will you leave? I want to go and see my friend and the cows. You're wasting my time. What are you talking? Where do you come from? That's why Krishna did not say a single word to Lord Brahma. He was not interested. And at the end, Brahmaji said, my Lord, please allow me, give me permission to leave, to go back to my service. What is the service of Brahma? Creation, yes. So that is not his place, Brahmaji, Vrindavan. It's not his place here, so he has to go. This is not his rasa here. So it means that he has to go and resume his service. So what is more important, to be with Krishna or service? Service is more important, right? So then he has to go back, and Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur said, yes, Brahmaji has to go back because this is not his place over here. So we also read that when Krishna also had revealed at that time, Krishna has revealed his Gauranga form to Brahmaji. Gauranga! So then Brahmaji, he was also praying, desiring. He asked Krishna, what is that form? Krishna told, this is a form. I will come in Kali Yuga and appear in Navadwip. Gauranga! And then Brahma said, okay, my dear Lord, this time, next time, allow me also to take birth in your pastime, but not as Lord Brahma. Because sometimes as Lord Brahma, I become averse to you. But allow me to take birth in a low-class family, so that I'll be humble and serve you. So Lord Brahma became Haridas Thakur K. Wonderful. So Haridas Thakur, Brahma is doing creation, but Haridas Thakur is also creation. He's creating many, many devotees. Haribo. Imagine, as Brahmaji, he got Gayatri mantra and he was doing creation. Still, he fell down. He was attracted to his own daughter and also trying to bewilder Krishna. Some fall down is there. The same Brahmaji who received the holy name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Same Brahmaji who became Haridas Thakur and receiving the title Ramacharya Haridas Thakur came. Even the prostitute came. Maya Devi personally came to bewilder Haridas Thakur. But at the end, Haridas Thakur initiated Maya Devi. Hari Bol. So Brahmaji received Gayatri, but still he fell. But Haridas Thakur receiving the holy name, he was able to pass his test and also transform Maya Devi. Not only that, he made Maya Devi his disciple. Only by this chanting of the holy name, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ramacharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki.
So Delhi devotees contribute a lot to the parikrama. Over the years, every year so many people come from Delhi, take part in the parikrama. So we're going to hear from the leader of the Delhi Yatra, Mohan Rupa Prabhu, is going to tell us about
Hare Krishna. Om Agyanatibrandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishram Sapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kada Mayam Dharati Swapadantikam Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare. So this is the island of Navadwip, and each island represents a specific limb of bhakti, and Navadwip represents Smarana. So it's not just enough to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra here. You have to also chant Gauranga! 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 So my mercy of the Panchatattva, Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda, and all the devotees of Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Gaur Parshad, and all the devotees in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we get the opportunity to serve the Dham, come here and hear and chant the glories of the Lord. So this is a very, very important place, Pushkar, in the Navadwip, and Navadwip represents Smaranam. So I'm going to speak about Smaranam. So Smaranam, just now, His Holiness Bhakti Manmali Maharaj, he is quoting a lot of verses from Bhagavad Gita. So in the Bhagavad Gita, the 8th chapter, the chapter which represents the art of dying. So in that chapter, Krishna says, Yam vyam vapi smarana bhavam tyajate ante kalevaram tam tam aiveti konteya sada tad bhava bhavita. So at the end of the life, it's not so easy to remember the Lord, is it not? Even now it's very difficult to remember the Lord. What about at the end of the life? That's why King Kulakshekara in the Mukulmala Stotra, it's a very famous book, and initially Srila Prabhupada started the translation and commentary for the few verses, but later on it was completed by Saswara Das Goswami Maharaj, and it's a very nice book, lot of prayers, very nice prayers. And one of the prayers Srila Prabhupada should sing quite often. Krishna Todiya Pada Pankaja Pancharanta Madhvaiva Me Vishato Manasa Raja Hamsaha Prana Prayana Samaye Kafavata Pittai Kantha Brodhono Vidho Swarnam Kutaste. So the Ayurveda explains that our body is made of 3 elements, specifically the bile, mucus and air, kapha, vat and pith. And if there is imbalance in these 3 elements, then we become sick. Is it not? So, so the end of the life, there is so much imbalance in kapha, vata and pitta, bile, mucus and air. And that really disturbs our consciousness and really disturbs our concentration. And the whole body is in a very big trouble, So kapha, vata, pitta and bile, mucus and air. So King Kulakshekara is saying, Kantha Brodhono. And this bile, mucus and air, because of imbalance, and the throat is choked up. You can't speak. It's not easy to chant Hare Krishna at the end of life. It only can happen by the mercy. So how does mercy come? So mercy comes, somebody has done something. It's not a wonderful affair. We can't going on quoting Ajamil. At the end of the life, he was able to remember the Lord, not remember the Lord exactly. He was trying to call his son Narayan, and when he called Narayan, what happened? Vishnudutas came. So that is the potency of the holy name, but that generally doesn't happen. Ajamil's case, Vishwanath Thakur says, it's an exceptional case. Is it not? So most of us will have to undergo the process of bhakti, follow the process of bhakti. And so there is another verse similar to this. I don't remember the verse exactly. It's either in Vayu Puran or Agni Puran. And this prayer by King Kulakshekara is being answered in that particular scripture. What King Kulakshekara, what is his worry? He's saying it's very, very difficult to remember the Lord at the end of the life. Now I'm healthy. I can remember you, the Lord now. It is easy to focus my mind, the lotus feet of the Lord. But at the end of life, my throat will be choked up with bile, mucus, air. It will be very, very difficult to remember you, Lord. So just like he gives the example of flamingo, flamingo. Flamingo or the swan. It tries to enter the stem of the lotus flower, and it circles around the stem of the lotus. And so the flamingo likes that, So similarly, the feet of the Lord is compared to the lotus. And my mind is like the flamingo. Why it's like flamingo? Why it is like swan? Because my mind keeps on flickering. The flamingo is very, very flickering, very, very, you can say, he always keeps on moving. It's not stable, very unsteady. And similarly, my mind is also like that. Chanchalam hi mana krishna balava pramati balava dridam. So my mind is also very, very flickering. So my prayer is that please, at least I'm healthy. So now, please be merciful on me so that I can focus this mind on your lotus feet. It is easy to remember now. Because later on it will be very, very difficult, almost impossible. So this is the prayer by King Kulakshekara. But in this another Puran, either it's in Vayu Puran or Agni Puran somewhere. So it's mentioned there, the devotees, they don't have to worry. about this. The Lord is saying somebody has actually done a lot of hearing and chanting, has been serving me throughout the whole life. At the end of life, it may happen, his throat may be choked up with cough, vat and with bile, mucus and air. It will be very, very difficult for him to remember me. So what the Lord will do? You have been serving the Lord whole life. So there is a reciprocation, is it not? It is not when you have a darshan of deities in the temple and the deities are just standing. We are chanting every day, we are going to the Mangal Arati and doing a lot of kirtan there, chanting our rounds, praying to the Lord. But nothing is happening, deities are not moving at all. No expression, no feeling, no reciprocation. And this we have been doing for years together, especially those who are the neophytes. They say they are struggling a lot. We are all struggling. So very, very difficult, there is no expression, no reciprocation, is it not? So that is why we keep on moving. As soon as we all pay obeisances, we get up and just we move fast. We don't even stay before the deities for a long time. So it is very difficult. So like that, so it's very, very difficult to remember the Lord like that. And because there is no exchange of feelings. So sometimes, it's very bewildering, I have been chanting for so many years, I have been darshan every day of the deities and nothing is happening, and no reciprocation. He doesn't even talk to me, no lip movements, no expression of eyes. What is this? He's just standing and playing flute and I can't even hear the sound of the flute. Nothing is happening. And I've been told to go for the Mangal Arati every day and have the darshan of the Lord. And this keeps on happening for years together. But we should not get discouraged because the Lord is watching. Utsaha, Nishya, Dhairya. That's why Srila Rupa Goswami is saying, Utsaha, Nishya, Dhairya, Tat Tat Karma Pravartana, Sangatyaga, Sato Vrte, Shadbhir Bhakti, Prasidhyati. So at the end of the life, when we have enthusiasm, patience and determination, and we keep on following the process of bhakti, what will happen? At the end of the life, the Lord, that is the test. At the end of life, we will be tested very, very severely. And that test is what? Whether we have followed the process of bhakti seriously or not. And if you have followed the process of bhakti seriously, then what will happen? Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, there is a confirmation by the Lord, Ananya Shintayanto Maam Ye Jana Pariyupasate Tesham Nityabhiyuktanam Yogakshema Bahamiham. Whatever we are lacking at the end of the life, that will be preserved, that will be covered by the Lord. Whatever we are lacking in the following the process of bhakti, suppose we have been following the process of bhakti very seriously, even Vishwanath Singh Thakur says in the Madhuri Gadamani, if somebody has been following the process of bhakti very seriously throughout the whole life, at the end of the life, he becomes very unhealthy, very sick, he is not able to do so much as before. So what happens is, by the power of the bhakti, whatever is left, whatever is lacking, that will be completed by the Lord. That is the meaning of Yoga Kshema Mahamaya. So that is why Krishna says, whatever we have done, that will preserve the Lord, and whatever we are lacking, He will provide. So that what will He provide? This is what He will provide. So the Lord says in that Puran that I will give the strength, I will give the power to remember me. So we can remember the Lord only when He is remembering us. So it is not easy. It will be, so that's what. So when the Lord remembers us, it will be very easy to remember Him. So the Lord has to bestow the mercy, and He bestows the mercy to the disciplic succession, and that mercy comes through the Guru Parampara. So that's why we have to be very, very serious in following the process of bhakti. Let us not get discouraged. Oh, we have been following this process of very bhakti so many years and nothing is happening. We hear a lot about Raganuga bhakti and all those things, Raganuga sadhana bhakti. And for me it's a dream, because I'm struggling to chant the rounds and struggling to follow the regulatory principles, struggling to follow the morning sadhana and daily schedule. It's very, very difficult for me for years together, is it not? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years is okay, I can do that. But whole life I have to do that till the end of the life. It is not so easy. So, yeah, in the beginning we may say, chant Hare Krishna and be happy. Yeah, we are of course very happy. And even in the beginning stage of spiritual life, we become happy. But that happiness is not just enough, we have to become more happy. So we want to become more happy, we have to continue the process of devotional service. Smaranam is very, very important limb of bhakti. And how this Smaran, how we read the stage of Smaran. See, according to Srila Rupa Goswami, when he talks about the process of bhakti, when he says that Adav Shraddha Tatha Sadhu Sangha Atham Bhajan Kriya Tatha Anartha Nivritti Syat Tato Nishtha Tatha Asakti Tatha Ruchi Tato Nishtha Tato Ruchi Tatha Asakti. So, so that's how. But Srila Rupa Goswami is very, very clear. He says that Pradur Bhava Ayam Premnaha Sarakanam. He says it is not a quick process, so quick. It is what? It is a gradual process. Shraddha Ratir Bhaktir Anukramasati. Srimad Bhagavatam also says it's a gradual process. We cannot jump. Is it not? We have to follow. We have to go to all the stages of bhakti. So Srila Goswami is explaining, when we develop the taste for the holy name, we get the glimpse of attachment. We are very, very near to the attachment. But that taste for the holy name, which is called lobha or ruchi, it will come only when we have done, when we have followed the process of sadhana bhakti very seriously, and by the mercy of the Guru and Vaishnavas, by mercy of the devotees who are chanting the pure holy name, Shuddhana, by their mercy, we may reach the stage of ruchi. And that is the beginning, when we are able to start, when we reach the stage of the ruchi, lobha. That is why Srila Goswami says, Krishna Bhakti Rasa not hearing and chanting, we are not going to get the full benefit. See, that's why Srila Ji Goswami has said in Bhakti Sandarbha, each limb of bhakti must be accompanied by the chanting of the holy name of the Lord. Because in Kali Yuga, other limbs of bhakti, they are not as powerful as the holy names of the Lord. So therefore, what does it mean? It means that each limb of bhakti must be accompanied by the holy name of the Lord. Because then only we will be able to remember the Lord. So, in the poem, there is one poem written by Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, very famous poem, Vaishnav Ke. So, in that Vaishnav Ke, he says that how we will be able to remember the Lord. He said, by the power of Kirtan. Kirtana Prabhave, he says, Kirtana Prabhave. By the Prabhava of Kirtan, by the Prabhava of Sankirtan, what will happen? Hoibe Smaran. He says we will be able to remember the Lord by the power of Kirtan. So we are able to do Kirtan throughout the whole life. And what will happen? Because of that power of the Sankirtan, by the power of the Harinam, which we have been doing through the whole life, what will happen? We will be able to remember the Lord. Therefore, Kirtan is very important. Chanting of the Lord is very important. That's why Srila Prabhupada stresses on preaching. That is the reason. Because if you don't preach, it will be very, very difficult, almost impossible to remember the Lord at the end of the life. Therefore, we have to keep on preaching. Preaching is so nice that preaching gives you the opportunity not to do prajalpa. Preaching gives you the opportunity not to offend the Vaishnavas. Preaching gives you the opportunity not to criticize the devotees. Preaching gives you the opportunity to glorify the Lord. Preaching gives you the opportunity to remember the Lord. Because you are always preaching. Preaching means you are not going to do prajalpa with the new people when you are preaching, is it not? We are not going to do that. When we go outside to preach, we are not going to do prajalpa. We are not going to talk about the devotees, There, we will be preaching. That is the focus. So if you keep on doing that, every day go out for Harinam, every day go for book distribution, every day go and serve prasadam, distribute prasadam. What will happen? At the end of the life, there will be the effect. Whatever you have done the whole life, there will be effect of that, and the effect will be at the end of the life, even if you are not able to remember the Lord because of any health situation, bad health situation. At that time, the Lord will see, oh, this devotee has been serving me for the whole life, hearing and chanting, he has been trying. There is something which is lacking. Okay, what I can do is, I have this complete, no problem. 95%, 5% I will give him. Bonus, you will get bonus. This is called the bonus points, you will get 5%. By the mercy of the Supreme Lord, Lord Chaitanya is so merciful, and we have seen in our movement, many devotees who have left. They left the body. Many devotees, like Jayananda Prabhu. His Grace Jayananda Prabhu, one of the examples I am just giving. There are many devotees like that. But Jayananda Prabhu, at the end of the life, when he had got blood cancer, leukemia, and there was arrangement, the government was giving aid, he got some $5,000. And $5,000, he said, what will I do? I am going to leave. So he wanted to give to Srila Prabhupada. I said, Prabhupada, you can take this. You can use it for preaching. So Prabhupada was so happy. At the end of the life, he's not worried about his body. He's not worried about cancer. Leukemia, blood cancer, last stage. And so Srila Prabhupada was almost in tears. And you see, this is a sign of a pure devotee. This is a sign how he must so much surrendered he is. And then what happened? So the doctor said, better take him back. You take him and serve him there. So no need to keep him in the hospital. So he came back. And what I heard is that during the Mangalarti, as a conch blew for the Mangalarti, at that time he was hearing Shat Goswami Astakam in his room. Srila Prabhupada Shat Goswami Astakam. And the conch blew, and he was hearing Shat Goswami Astakam sung by Srila Prabhupada. And he left the body. So like that, there are many devotees who left the body like that and remember the Lord at the end of their life. They had very serious health issues, but somehow the Lord arranged for them. Even I. And so he left the body in Vrindavan. I don't remember the year exactly, maybe 93 or 94 somewhere. So in Vrindavan temple he left the body there. And like that many devotees, His Grace Ayendra Prabhu, he left the body in Vrindavan Dham. And when they opened the door, as soon as they opened the door, that's what they saw. Ayendra Prabhu was paying obeisance. He was paying obeisances to Nityananda Prabhu. And that's how he had left the body. So the Lord arranges. So Lord arranges like that. So what we have to do is, we have to do your duty. Like for somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, is there in the morning walk? He said, one of the devotees said, Prabhupada, actually, we have been so sinful, we have committed so many sinful activity, and now we have come to devotional service. It will be possible for us to remember the Lord at the end of the life. Srila Prabhupada immediately answered. He didn't take anyone single second to answer that. He immediately answered. Srila Prabhupada said, that is guaranteed. Prabhupada said, that is guaranteed. But then, second line is also very important. Prabhupada said, but you have to do your duties properly. That Prabhupada said, he said, you have to do your duties properly. So we do your duties properly, that arrangement is made. That is guaranteed. Srila Prabhupada is guaranteed. If we do our duties, duties mean we follow the duties, spiritual duties, follow the and serve the mission of Lord Chaitanya. So that's how, even once Srila Prabhupada in Los Angeles, so he was saying, if you chant 16 rounds without offenses, follow the 4 regular principles, serve the Vaishnavas, serve the mission of Lord Chaitanya, you will go back home, back to Godhead. Prabhupada said. So His Holiness Jayadvaita Swami Maharaj was sitting next to him, and after the class he asked, Srila Prabhupada, is it so easy? Is it so easy to remember the Lord? By just following the simple process, chanting Hare Krishna 16 rounds, following 4 regulative principles, and serving the mission of Lord Chaitanya, serving the mission of, serving the Vaishnavas, is it that easy? And Prabhupada hit the table like this, and he said, yes, you just follow this process, simple process, and you will see Krishna face to face in this lifetime itself. So the mercy is always there, but the point is that, see, suppose somebody like Prabhupada in one place, he was Jayapataka Swami Maharaj saying, so Prabhupada was a Vyasasana. So somebody asked Prabhupada how much purity we need to remember the Lord and to go back home, back order. Prabhupada said 100% purity is required. And devotees got discouraged. 100% purity, we don't have 100% purity. And Prabhupada devotees are getting discouraged. And then Prabhupada said 90% purity is okay. And still devotees were not so convinced. And then he was getting down from the Vyasas, and then he finally said 70% is enough. And put the chadar, put the shawl like this. He said 70% purity is enough. So, and then Jai Srila Prabhupada, everybody said. You're not saying Jai Srila Prabhupada. And then, when he got down, as saying 70%, that doesn't mean we should try only for 70%. Just like in the school or the college, when you actually appear for the exam, and you may have a desire to, top the university or to top the college, and that is the goal. That should be the goal for all the students, is it not? We want to get full marks. So we have to try for 100%, and if you are not able to do that 100%, we may get 70%, is it not? So that means we follow the process of bhakti 100%, and if it comes down to 70% for some reason, then that mercy will flow. Is it not? We try only for 70%. Just like somebody will say, I would just want to try to clear the exam. That there may be possibility we may even fail. So we have to try for 100%, then we may get some bonus. Okay, not 100%, he was trying at least for 100%. Okay, he reached to the level of 70%. Okay, Haribol. So like that. And then what happened? In one time, they asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, your Guru Maharaj was very, very strict. And then, you are so merciful. And so we will be able to go to the spiritual world. Is it that easy? Prabhupada said, yeah. My Guru Maharaj has got the front door key, and I've got the back door key. I've got the back door key. If they are not allowed from the front door, I'll make sure the devotees can go from the back door. So like that. So mercy is always there with us. Mercy is always flowing. It depends about us. It depends upon us that how much we are ready to accept that mercy. Mercy is always flowing. Sometimes I say to the devotees, to the seniors, probably please bestow mercy on us. So mercy is always there, provided we are ready to accept that mercy. So we are after hearing Srimad Bhagavatam or after chanting, what we should do is we should also contemplate. Contemplation is very, very important. After hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, what happens? Generally what happens? We go to Srimad Bhagavatam in a very passive state, And just like in the school, teachers used to say, okay, tomorrow we will have this class, so this is the homework, and go and study this chapter. Go back home and study this chapter, is it not? So next day, the students are very active, they already know something. So there is a possibility they will ask a lot of questions. And but what happens, generally what happens? We go to Srimad Bhagavatam class, we go for hearing, and with a passive state, we have not heard anything about the verse, we have not read even that chapter, and then go and sit. And then we are in a passive state. After some time, we are in a sleeping mode. Eye starts, closing. But if we actually prepare ourselves, we see that verse, what is the verse will be taken tomorrow, we read the purport, make some notes, and then attend the classes next day. What will happen? We will be able to grasp more, and then there's a possibility we may ask questions also, and discuss also. And then after that, we have heard the lecture. What we are supposed to do is that when we go back to our rooms, we should again contemplate what we have heard, what we heard. And when we hear that, what will happen? Then there will be remembrance. So there is a way to practice this Paranam. But point is that the powerful process, the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, the Kirtan, the more we do Kirtan here, the more we chant the holy names of the Lord, in the Dham is so powerful. Like in Braj, when we go to Braj, they say that if we chant one round, it's equal to 1,000 rounds. So it's like that. In Navadvip is also like when we chant, Gauranga! We have already chanted. It's so nice. So why won't we take advantage of Navadvip Dham? Why we are in inactive state? Let us chant more and more, more and more. Let us develop that greed. We have so many nice, wonderful Vaishnavas here. Let us be very, very close to them. Is it not? Let us go near to them. Try to take association. And then what will happen? We'll be able to remember the Lord. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Thank you very, very much, Mohan Rupa Prabhu. Mohan Rupa touched on an interesting point I wanted to tell you. He was talking about how devotees leave their body, how Krishna arranges for them to remember Krishna. Like Brahmananda Prabhu, he got Prabhupada out of hospital. And Prabhupada was so grateful, he didn't want to be in the hospital. And Brahmananda just wheeled him right out. He didn't listen to the doctors or anything. And so Prabhupada said, very good, you've done very well. He said, I bless you, you will never have to die in a hospital. And so Brahmananda had been living in Vrindavan and he was very sick. At one point they were going to take him to Delhi to go to hospital. But before he could get in the car to go to Delhi, he left the body. He could leave the body in Vrindavan. He was going to leave Vrindavan, but he left the body in Vrindavan. We have here with us also one lady, Ramalila Mataji. She's Prabhupada's disciple. She was initiated when she was only 16 years old in Mumbai, in Juhu. So her father, her parents were both devotees. Her mother, Kishori, she cooked for Prabhupada many times. And her father was Sorabi, who was an architect. He was an architect also for the Juhu temple, and then later on he designed the Hong Kong temple. Many temples he designed around the world. So he was sick. He was sick and his health was very poor. He was living in Hong Kong, and he got on the plane, he went to Vrindavan, and he left the body that night. He got to Vrindavan and he could leave his body in Vrindavan. So Ramlila Mataji is here on Parikrama with us today. All right, so now we're going to have drama from Pancharatna Prabhu.
I need one. Sorry, no more. Fish.
Could it actually be true? What that Brahmin has told me. Could it actually be true? It's been so many, many years. I remember when I first came here. I had begun my travels. I was intent. I was so intent to visit all the holy places of this Bharat, and especially, I wanted to visit the Pushkar Tirtha. But I remember I was here in this place and in my dream, a wonderful person just said, "Stay here. you'll get everything. All your wishes will be filled. Just stay here in this place they call Navadwip.
ये दोनों के पास में नाचे कि नहीं इसको लगा
I can't count, maybe 40, 50, 60 years. Want to see this postcard? Look at me. How I can go so far. How I can go. Walking. And then I've been thinking like this. I've been thinking like this for days, and today this I had never seen this Brahmin before. Maybe he's a visitor. I don't know. I'd never seen him, but he came. He was just over here, and he said, "You know this lake over here? I've passed this lake many times as I've been living here." He said, you take bath in that lake. You take bath in that lake. Just once. And you will get the darshan of Pushkar Tirtha. Could it actually be true? Could it be true? Could it? Pushkar! Oh, Pushkar! You have appeared! But you've come from so far! How is this? I have given you so much trouble to come here just for me.
My dear Vipra, do not worry. I didn't come from far off distance like people have come here from Mexico, Japan, America, Delhi, South India. No, I reside here eternally in this holy dham of Navadwip Dham. Okay? Don't worry, I'm here all the time. In fact, all the holy tirthas all over the universe, all the holy tirthas, that's there everywhere. It's all residing here, serving the holy dham. Oh,
Truly.
yes, all the holy rivers are here. In fact, I have manifested myself in another form in Western India. But I reside here eternally. Do you know that?
This is your actual home.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You mean that all the tirthas reside here?
Definitely.
By coming here, I fulfilled all my
Absolutely.
pilgrimage.
In fact, those who are running after different tirthas should be foolish people. Because we get everything in one place. One-stop shop, everything you get.
Oh, you're right. That dream that told me to stay here, it was perfect.
Yes. Now listen carefully. I am going to tell a very important secret, most confidential. Do you want to hear? Yes. Do you really want to hear? Yes. Listen carefully. In just few months, Lord Gaur Sundara is going to appear in Sridham Mayapur. Gaur Sundar will have a beautiful complexion, golden complexion. His hands will extend all the way to his knees. And he will be the most merciful, most beneficent incarnation that one can ever come across. He is going to inaugurate the Sankirtana movement by chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Shri Shri
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Brahma bole chaturmukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Hare Hare Brahma bole chaturmukhe Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Hare Hare Mahadeva Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Mahadeva Panchamukhe Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Hare Hare Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hare 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 Bol 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol Jai Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol Jai Radha Ramana Hari Bol Jai Jai Radha Madhava Hari Bol Jai Jai Radha Madhava Hari Bol Hare Jai Radha Madhava Hari Jai Radha Madhava Hari Hare Bala 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Radha Raman Hari Bol Jaya Radha Raman Hari Jaya Radha Raman Hari Bol Jaya Radha Raman Hari Bol 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 के बांसुरी धाम के
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama,
अब कुरुक्षेत्र के और हम प्रस्थान कर रहे हैं तो पूरा तैयारी होगा। कुरुक्षेत्र में भगवत गीता अध्ययन करके कंठस्थ करके हृदयस्थ करके जीवन में उतारना है। अब श्रीमद् भगवत गीता के कुरुक्षेत्र धाम के prepare to study Bhagavad Gita, take Bhagavad Gita in the heart and apply it in our life and make our life successful. श्रीमद् भगवद गीता के भारत का हर बच्चा भगवद गीता पढ़ रहा है। Every child of this world is reading Bhagavad Gita. Every child of this world is reading Bhagavad Gita. Khand